Hey, welcome back to X3 Gaming. In the last episode, we did the redstone for my castle gate, and in this episode, I plan on decorating the interior of the castle. So the first thing we gotta do is a simple task. We just gotta fill in the floor almost everywhere with just stone bricks. So here, let me move that around. Alright, so I'm gonna have to dig up all this dirt and just simply place all these down. So since this is a really simple task, while I'm doing it, I'm going to talk a little bit about all the summer camps and what I've done for my summer. So back in episode 10 and a little bit in 11, I talked about how I had several weeks of summer camp this year. And the first one was a canoe trip in Virginia. Oops, let me get that. Yeah, the first one was a canoe trip in Virginia on the James River, and that was a really fun time. After that, I had a week break, so I just worked at the pool for a week. And then I had the first week of church camp, and I was a counselor there. I really enjoy helping out little kids and watching them grow up, because I've been working there the last 3 or 4 years now, and it's really a cool process to see these little kids go from really immature to starting to get a little bit older. Anyway, after that, I went to Woodman Camp, and that's Woodman of the World Insurance. So basically, it's a generic summer camp, and if your parents have Woodman of the World Insurance, you can go there. And that was a fun time. I was a lifeguard slash junior counselor there. So I was in charge of the waterfront and teaching canoe lessons and just lifeguarding. So that was a fun week. And then after that, I went back to the third week, or the older week of church camp, and I was a camper there, and we had some great lessons, great topics, lots of really good singing, and lots of good friends. That was probably my favorite week out of the summer. And then right after that, I had a scout camp in Randsburg, Indiana, and that was last week. This is August 2nd, I believe, so that was just last week. And I went there and I did a program called COPE. That's COPE. That stands for Challenging Outdoor Personal Experience. In that, we do there's a team of about 10 or 11 of us. I think it was actually 12. And we just did a whole lot of team building activities, mixer games. We had little quirky things like throughout the week there was an assassin and we didn't know who it was, and his job was to like find everyone and kill them. And the way that he would kill them is he would look them in the eye, and they would have to acknowledge that he's looking at them, and if he blinks twice, they know that he's the assassin and they just got killed. And dead men tell no tales, so that means they can't tell anyone who the assassin is. They just have to say that they were killed. And it didn't really work out very well because our assassin wasn't a good assassin. And also at COPE, we did a high ropes course, so we had to like climb up. I think it was like 30 feet in the air, maybe more. And then we were on these wires, and we had a belay system going. And we did just a high ropes course. It was really fun. Besides COPE, I also did fire by friction, so I just used a bow, and I think it's called. No, it's not. It's not a fire drill, but it's like the other type of fire by friction. Anyway, so I started a fire just using friction, so that was a cool experience and a good skill to have, I suppose, if you're ever stranded in the wilderness. The only downside to that is you have to have a certain type of wood. It can only be red elm wood. So if you don't have any red elm in the area, it won't work, or at least it won't work very well. I imagine you could still get it to work, it'd just be harder. So yeah, 5 weeks of summer camps this summer. And since I'm turning 18, that means I'm going to be aging out of Boy Scouts on my birthday in August 14th. So that's only a few days away, actually, a week or two. And then I'll no longer be in Scouts, so I won't be going any high adventure trips. Like this year, the high adventure trip was the canoe trip in Virginia, so I won't have that next year. And then I also won't have a scout camp either because I won't be in Scouts. So that'll narrow it down just to 3 weeks of summer camp next year. I'm going to try to get a better job than just working at the pool. Probably like working at a machine shop or something. So yeah, that was pretty much my summer in a wrap, and we're a little more than half done filling in this floor. So I'm just gonna fill this in for a while. I've got some stone cooking up in the furnaces up over there, so I'm gonna have to make some more smooth stone and convert that into stone bricks. And as soon as I get all this floor done, I'll be right back, and I'll go get the materials, and then we'll start working on the next part of decorating the interior of the castle. Alright, welcome back. I'm almost done here with the floor. I've already retrieved most of the resources I need from upstairs in the furnaces, and I dropped off most of the dirt already, so that won't be clogging up my inventory. Alright, so we have the floor. The next step is to just mine all this out, and this is actually going to have to be replaced. The floor of this is actually going to have to be replaced with bricks as well. So I'm just going to mine all 4 of these out, and I'll also replace this floor with smooth stone bricks. And then once I get all of that done, I'll get back to you. I'm going to be skipping quite a bit of the build, in the actual video, because it's very repetitive and it's not all that interesting. I guess I can talk to you a little bit. I have some stuff to talk about. Right now, me and my brother, besides playing Minecraft, are working on building an aluminum melting furnace. So it's been our goal for the last 3 or 4, maybe even 5 years now, to melt aluminum and other metals. Last summer I melted pewter. That's a tin alloy. But anyway, so we're interested in that sort of thing, and right now we're working on making a video of the process for making the furnace that will be able to melt aluminum cans and such. So that's going to be coming out pretty soon. And right now I'm debating whether I should put it on my channel or if he should just make his own YouTube channel and put it on his. Because this is mainly his project. I'm more into melting pewter and zinc, but obviously aluminum is cool because it's got a very easy source of aluminum. All you gotta do is get aluminum cans and melt them down. So it's mainly my brother's project. So I'm kind of thinking he should make his own YouTube channel and put it on it, because it seemed weird to have it on my YouTube channel, but he's the narrator for the video. So I'm just thinking about all that stuff, and I guess I'm gonna continue until I get all 4 of these corners taken care of. Well, actually, I don't think I have to do those 2 corners, because the way it ends up, I won't have to do those. But yeah, I'm gonna do this, put the floor in, and get right back to you guys. Okay, so I got both of these taken care of. The next step is to get rid of these ladders. These won't be needed anymore. I've actually built the entire interior of the castle in my creative world as well to test things out and see the best way to do it. So I'm following that pattern, and we will not need that. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this goes here like so. Ooh, this is gonna be, alright, that'll work. So that goes there like that for high, and then right here. Okay, so this will be a door right here. And like I said in the last couple episodes, eventually, once I get spruce wood, I'm going to be using spruce doors because they look a whole lot cooler in a castle. But for right now, we're just going to be using normal doors. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in. I don't know what happened there. Alright, so yeah, that goes there. And then that means the other one will just go right across over here. Right, let's see. Right there, I believe. And I should have saved those ladders because I need to put a door up there, but I'll be up there eventually. Guess I could just do it right now. So a door also goes here. Spruce wood door eventually, but for now we're just going to be using normal doors. So that takes care of that. And I think I'm just going to leave the crafting bench here because it's handy to have up here if you need to craft a new bow or something. And it's not really that noticeable, so it's not a big deal. Okay, so there's that. It's going to be really dark back here, so I'm going to have to get some torches going. Eventually I'll find nice convenient spots for the torches, but for now they're just kind of random. Okay, there's that. Ah, that's the second time I've done that. Okay. So these are going to be 4 high. Like that. And if you notice, this is leaving a one block wide passage right there. And that just kind of adds to all the intricacy of the castle. You got like little secret corridors and secret rooms back here. Well, not really secret because there's a door, but I mean, this will be kind of like a storage room, I think. Or maybe it'll be a furnace room or something. So this castle is going to be very big, especially with all the towers. There's like a room in each tower that someone could have. I believe this part comes out at least that goes to the ladder. So that just goes like that. I believe it goes farther even. I'm gonna run out of cobblestone maybe. So that goes right there. I'm gonna go do this side now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you have that, and then you got your door right there. So 1, 2, 3. I'll use those up real quick. And oh, I have one more. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and bam. Let me get that ladder. So yeah. Alright, that goes there. Oops, didn't mean to do that. And then these are just gonna go like that. So follow all the way over here. These blocks gotta go. I'm gonna put a may as well do it now while I have the ladders, but yeah, I'm gonna do that to each one. Just for aesthetics, it doesn't really have to be there because you can just jump up on the ladder, but it looks kind of silly, so I'm gonna do that for each ladder. There's that. That means this is gonna have to come out, and we'll put these there. In each spot. Alright, and then that goes up to there at least. Once I get most of this wall done, I'm gonna go take a look at the creative world and make sure I'm doing everything correct. Pretty sure I got everything going following the right pattern. Okay, there's that. I just took more damage. Alright. At this point, I may as well take a health potion. So, okay, one left, and then I got several up in my potion chest up over there somewhere. I'm gonna have to brew a few more potions in the near future. And I may as well eat as well. So, in this episode I'm just doing this, and then possibly in the next episode I will be working on the basement. And you'll see about that maybe later in the episode. But after a couple more episodes, this one, maybe the next one, then I'm gonna start getting back into some more interesting stuff like combat, and me and my brother are gonna go do another nether exploration because we need to get 2 more wither skulls. Right now I have 1, and you have to have 3 to summon the wither. So once we get 3 wither skulls, we're gonna build the wither container. We're gonna build like a box that we can easily kill them in. Like it'll probably be an obsidian box, and we'll have like an opening to drop something on. Like we could like fill it with gravel or shoot a bunch of arrows into it, but we're gonna kill him the lame way instead of just out in the open. Alright, I'm gonna go take a look at the creative world and see how this wall has to end up, so I'll be right back. Okay, I took a look at the world and it has to be 12 from the door over there, so that means that block comes out, and this right here will be the last, this right here will be the wall. So yeah, this castle has been built just to conceal this dirt pipe, which is part of my skeleton trap, which is way down below. And I'm going to have the basement that I'm going to be building on this castle have a shaft that connects to the skeleton trap. And there's also an enchanting room down there, so if I need to enchant, I can just jump down the shaft, go enchant. If I need experience, just jump down there and get experience from the trap. So right now, I mean, it's kind of a huge inconvenience to build a castle, but I need just to cover up a pipe. But I need a home anyway. I need lots of storage. I want it to look epic because we're on an island. I may as well build my own fancy big thing since we're not worried about space really. Oops, don't need to have too deep. Oh, good job. So yeah, I'm building a giant castle just to cover up a little dirt pipe, but oh well. Alright, we got that part down. Now, this part, these little corners have to go because they're going to be stone bricks, and I'm probably going to need to make more of these stone bricks. I don't have any more in the furnace right now. Let me get up here, jump across it there, put that there. Oh, this might have to come out one. We'll see. So let's see. First, yeah, okay. First thing I'm gonna do is just put stairs like. Ooh, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, we'll put those next to that. All I'm doing is putting, what are these called? Stone brick stairs, like so, all the way around. And then we'll be building stone brick floors up on top over there, so there'll be like multiple layers to walk on. Then I'll also be building some columns to hold the roof up. Like if gravity actually applied in Minecraft, then it would make sense, but it's for aesthetics. So yeah, I'm just gonna go all the way around like this with these stairs. Almost to the side now. I'm probably gonna have to make a few more. Might run out. So that block is gonna have to be taken out back there and replaced with this. So that one tiny little square will be the correct block. Oh, sorry, don't need to do that. Just gotta do that. Nope, not that. Stairs are very frustrating if they don't work right. Okay. Wait, that would be covered up anyway. Oh well. I just won't do it over there. So as you can see, like I planned, the dirt pipe is slowly being concealed. When we're completely done, you won't be able to tell that the dirt pipe is there. And let's get some lighting because I don't want any zombies or something spawning here. That should be good for lighting for now. Okay, so if I put that there, yeah, it just covers it up. Alright, sweet. Almost done with this part. Well, almost done and then I mess up. And there we go. So there's that. I'm gonna go take a look at the creative world and see what the next step is. Okay guys, I took a look and the next thing we're going to be doing is taking these out, and these will be filled with stone slabs. And the main purpose of this, of course, is just aesthetics. It adds some contrast to the floor, and whenever everything is in proper place, it'll actually make a lot of sense. It kind of is like a pathway. I'm going to be putting a fountain in the middle of this room. There will be a skylight, and then I'm going to have lots of plants planted along the side. Um, yeah, it'll look really cool when it's all done. Okay, let me pick that up real quick. So yeah, I'm just going to do this on both sides. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and then this just goes all the way to the wall except for the last 2 blocks. And I'm not bothering to fill in underneath because it's stone slabs and I'm not going to be down there. It doesn't really matter. May as well save on materials. Because although Minecraft is infinite, your time is not. So it takes time to gather resources, and it takes time to smelt them up and craft them. So yeah, you got to be conservative of resources whenever it's practical. And wow, I had the exact amount of slabs I needed. That's really cool. Okay, so now I don't have many resources left. I'm probably gonna have to go smelt some more blocks up, but I believe this is actually correct already, so that's good. These gotta go. There's part of the redstone circuitry going on. And that's all gonna be covered up quite nicely. Up here we're just gonna have a smooth stone brick floor, and that'll be like that all the way around pretty well for the most part. This entire floor right here is gonna be bricks. This part has to go. Yep, it's a lot faster building all this stuff in creative mode, I assure you. But it's fun whenever you're in ultra hardcore mode because you have the challenge of you don't want to fall, and you got to watch out for monsters. I mean, you have to watch out for monsters in normal survival mode, but when you're in ultra hardcore, health matters a whole lot more, so it's just more of a challenge. But actually, since I'm inside my enclosed castle, there's no really challenges in this episode, but this will be one of the few episodes where there's no monsters, because I've built myself a safe haven. We're going to be doing lots of combat in the nether, and ultimately in the end with the dragon. And that is the ultimate goal of this series. Me and my brother are going to defeat the end dragon. I've actually never beat him because I've never really gotten that far. I've just spent too much time building stuff like this. I spend the majority of my time in Minecraft thinking up and creating new builds, and then I spend another good portion of my time in Minecraft just exploring. I've never actually taken the time to go and defeat the end dragon. I don't think I've ever even been to the end, believe it or not. Okay, so this dirt is gonna have to be slowly and carefully replaced with cobblestone. But as I take it away, water's gonna want to come out. So, well, not that part, but most places. So yeah, this is just a pipe. Ooh, I don't think I took any fall damage, luckily. Just a pipe that the skeletons will come down. So let me kind of show you. Actually, I don't want to get pushed. I'll go farther, and then I'll show you maybe. So yep, just a pipe. Let me get out of there. Okay. and I feared that would happen. It's gonna take out the torch. No, it actually didn't. Okay. Okay, let me get that one. If I hold the shift key, I should be able to get these two without falling off. Goes there, goes there, and I can't get to that one. Excellent. Okay, that takes care of that. I need to get some more lighting out here. It's getting a little too dark in here. Okay, that should take care of that. Let me get these 3 blocks. Oh no. Incorrect. Oh, the lag. Alright. So, now we got that. Let me go back up here and continue where I left off with the floor. So I'm going to have to go look at the creative build and see what I did with this corner. I forgot how I covered up the corner, but oh, I better light this up. But over here it's the same deal, so I'm just going to fill in this floor without you guys since you saw me do that part. I'll look at the build, see what I need to do to conceal that part. I kind of forgot. And then we'll get right back to it. Okay, so before we finish up those corners, I gotta make a bunch of iron bars. And these are gonna be for the windows. That's not how to make them apparently. Let me see, I think it's like that. Yeah, okay. So let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 4 is 32. I'm gonna need 32 bars. So I think that'll cover it right there. And right now I'm smelting up some more glass so we can add the skylight, and we'll be doing that pretty soon as well. So before we add the bars though, I do want to finish up. So I'm just going to leave this lit up with torches, but it's going to be covered up for good. So just like that, and voila, it's covered up. Then for up here, this is all going to be cobblestone. I'm going to hold the shift key. Can't quite reach over there. Come on. Okay. So there's all that stuff. I'll pick those up later, I guess. So that's going to get covered up with a cobblestone block. Then this stuff has to be, oh, oops, that was great. That knocked out those torches for sure. I want it to be lit up in there so that stuff can't spawn. That should do it. Okay, up here I need cobblestone. And then I have to fill it in up here as well. And then these are going to come out, and those will just be normal blocks. Those were just there for reference so I could tell where the tower was, but I think I'm past that point now. Alright, so that bottom is taken care of down there, and then this side top is taken care of. I don't know why I didn't finish doing this part. I must have ran out of resources at one point. So I better do this real quick. Okay, there's that. Put torch down for now. Go over here. Let's finish the bottom down here first. So I don't know if I have any torches or not. We'll put an extra one right there. And we'll cover all this up. Yeah, that's not correct. There we go. Oops. Okay, that I believe is correct. And now these blocks right here can't be that because then they'd be showing to the outside world. So in order to make this make sense, I think I'm going to have to make this block right here be a cobblestone block. And then I'll leave these alone though. Alright, so that's that side. I'm just going to do the same thing to that side, and I'm going to cover all that up with cobblestone. And then we'll start on the next part. Okay, so I got that part done. Now the next step is to put pillars in. So these are really quite simple. They just go up to the top like that. That's going to have to come out actually. And this one up here will come out. And I just put... Ooh, that was some fall damage. Didn't mean to do that. So yeah, I'm just going to put stairs here to make it look like a nice pillar. Same thing for up here. And now there's going to be 4 pillars, 2 on each side. So there's number 1, and since there's not much room back here and it's a walkway, this isn't going to have stairs. I think I got a couple more blocks over here I got to take care of. There's those 2, and for some reason there's a random block right here. Okay, so there's that. Then I go over here and count 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to be the second pillar. And that's just going to be right there. I'm going to take these out, make it look like a pillar, and do the same thing over there. Okay, so I finished all 4 pillars. There they are. Not too much of a big deal right there. Alright, so now we got to go outside. Make sure there's no monsters. I'm sorry about the lag. I do have a pretty slow computer. And now we're just going to be putting in a lot of windows. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we got 6 and 7. I can't quite make it up there. Oh, I hate mining on a ladder. Okay, so there's that. We're gonna just fill in with bars. Did I get the second one? No, I didn't. It went a random spot. And this is going to be dangerous because I could have monsters hiding out behind me, and I just took fall damage because I'm in a hurry. Okay, there's that. I'm not going to worry about the top ones because I can just put the bars in from the actual rooms, and that's a lot safer and easier. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we got 6. And then I'm just going to build a mini column right here so I can get up there. And 7. So I'm going to do this to each one, and then I'm going to go up in the top rooms and place the bars in each one. I'm going to go all the way around the castle doing this. So that's pretty simple. I think you can kind of figure it out if you're actually building the castle. That was my cat if you heard him in the background. So anyway, I'm going to do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm in the upper rooms. I'm going over to the last tower that needs it. I also took off that ladder that was at the front of the gate that I used to get up there earlier. So it's no longer there anymore. I took it off. And here's the last 2 iron bars. I think this creates a really cool look from the outside. The final thing we're going to do in this episode is the glass roof. Unfortunately, we don't have enough time to do the fountain and add all the plants and decorations on the interior. We'll do that in the next episode, I suppose. And here's some stuff that I was smelting earlier. So it's going to be a 7 by 7 glass sunroof, I guess. So 1, 2, and then there's that mark. There's the corner, and then we go 1, 2, and then there's the corner. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now obviously all this stuff up here is temporary. It will not be staying here once I complete the castle. So just wanted to throw that out there. I'll leave a bridge to get myself off with. Actually, I guess it doesn't matter because I have glass, and I'll just put the glass down. Oops, I went too far actually. Okay guys, just about done here. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I hope that maybe you find some of my stories about camps and other stuff interesting. If you have any ideas for stuff I could talk about during the episode, you can put that in the comments. I'm trying to think of some interesting topics just to be discussing while I'm building stuff to add a little bit of interest to this. I'll pick all those up after the episode. So, without further ado, I'll get the moon in the back, hit F5 a couple times, and F1. Alright, thank you for watching guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. In the next episode, we will continue decorating the interior of the castle. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.